Okay, finally, after months of hype of literally nothing, the most hyped phone of 2022 is here, Nothing Phone 1. And these glyph lights, and I'm excited about testing the camera as well. But hang on, have you ever heard of a phone which is trending all over the world for good and bad reasons at the same time? Now, in case you guys don't know, Twitter has a trending tab, just like YouTube's trending tab. You get all the good videos. So Dear Nothing, Boycott Nothing were trending all day. We'll talk about that, and this is the retail unit of Nothing Phone 1. So I'll try to show you as much as I can in the video. Straight up, it's a big box, but not a thick box. And this is something really nice. You don't need a knife or cutter to open the box. You can just pull the entire thing and the box opens. So you get the phone, a Type-C to Type-C cable, some paperwork, and the SIM ejector tool is really good. I mean, attention to detail, but no charger, no case. The phone does have a scratch guard if you see. So if you want to buy a charger, the Nothing 45-watt charger cost 1499 and Nothing Phone 1 case cost 999. Now, the Nothing Phone 1 only supports 33-watt charging, and of course, you can buy a third-party charger. Like see here, this cable shows if the device supports PD charging, and see if I plug it in, yeah, here's PD written over here, and it's charging around 27-28 watt. So you can fast charge it with other third-party charger. So any PD charger will do. But I would advise you to buy the official one. So the Nothing Phone 1 starts at 32,999, and if you add a charger plus case, it costs somewhere 35,500. Looks like nothing was serious about competing with Apple. If you get the joke. And charger and case. Now, to be honest, the phone looks different. This is the black variant. You also have the white variant. Even the box of the phone looks different. And in photos, videos, it might look like it's a small phone, but the phone is wide. Like, it is medium, not too big, not too small. Now, you get a metal frame, glass back, which is again a bit rare in this price range. And the phone weighs in like 193, 194 grams. But trust me, it feels light. Like, the weight distribution of the phone is very good. But overall, if you ask me, if you hold this phone in hand, it will feel good. Plus, it will draw a lot of attention in the public, metro or airport. So get ready for that. And more than the display, the back of the phone is the highlight. See? Highlight? Now we'll talk about it in just a moment. You get a 120Hz 6.55-inch OLED display, Corning Gorilla Glass 5 on the front and at the back. Now it has equal bezels on all sides, very thin chin. Now in case you guys don't know, you see such tiny chin in flagship phones. Like see this S22 side by side. The reason being, you have to fold the display internally from the bottom in order to get a thin chin, which is expensive. Rest is a very good bright display. In outdoor sunlight, you won't have any problem. Now, in terms of performance, you get the newly launched Snapdragon 778G Plus, 8GB LPDDR5 RAM, 256GB UFS 3.1 storage. Now, the base variant has 8GB RAM, 128GB storage, but since we couldn't get that, we bought the higher variant. Now the phone has just come in, so we ran CPU throttling test, and Snapdragon 778G Plus is a very stable processor. It scores really good. See, all green, no throttling. Now most people are disappointed by the choice of Snapdragon 778G Plus. Well, I like it. See, Snapdragon 870 is powerful but a bit old chip, and if you use a 2-year-old chip, you cannot provide it updates for 4 years. By the way, Nothing Phone 1 comes with 3 years of Android updates and 4 years of security updates. Now we'll take some time to test the performance of the phone, but as of now in BGMI, you get smooth graphics and extreme 60 FPS frame rates. Maximum, you can go HDR graphics and ultra FPS. So not highest gaming, but good gaming. Now we waited for the next day because the main interesting thing is the camera. Now Nothing went in for only 2 cameras, a 50 megapixel IMX 766 with OIS and a 50 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, which is also the macro camera. And they went in with only 2 cameras, that's it, which is better than 2 megapixel and all of that. But the important thing is, how good are the cameras? Well, we'll test it, Manu sir. Let's go. Straight up, what I really liked is the color and the skin tone in the photo. Like, it's not very vibrant or saturated, but a bit contrasty and looks nice. Same, if you zoom in into the Manu's photo, there is enough detail in the photo. And same, in portrait mode photos, if you look, the blur is gradual. Like, if you zoom in to the right at the bottom, you see the grass is less blurred. And as soon as you go towards the top, the background is fully blurred. So I liked the overall photos, and I also took some photos in indoor lights and low lighting condition, and you can see the photos are contrasty, looks good to the eyes. Even the skin tone is good, but what I noticed is if you zoom into the photos, there is digital sharpening, like it's not that sharp. And with the ultra wide angle camera, the color is closer to the main sensor, and if you take in good lighting condition, the photos are sharp. But if you go in low light or indoor lighting condition, the photos are a bit soft. But the good thing is you can take macro photos from the 50 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, and those are good, like sharp. Now the camera app is very simple. Here is ultra wide angle. You can go 1x, and from the top you can choose some filters or just change the size and all. And if you want to turn on the flash or the GLYPH lights, you tap here, and now the GLYPH light is open. And now you can use these LED lights to take macro photos. Also, one thing I noticed, there's no dedicated night mode, and when there is low light, you have this automatic pop-up and you tap on it and it switches to night mode. You can use night mode on the front selfie camera, ultra wide angle, and the main camera, all of them. Rest, you have this panorama mode, time-lapse mode, macro mode, and pro photography mode. And you can record up to 1080p 30 fps on the front camera. It's a 16 megapixel selfie camera, and it's 2022. Why don't we have 4K recording on the front? Even the selfies had really good eye-pleasing colors. I liked the color and contrast in the photos, but if you zoom in, there is this digital sharpness. And sometimes the AI messes up. Like, see this portrait selfie I took? It did not blur the faces in the background thinking like they were part of the picture. So I'll need more time to understand this camera, use it more, and then have like a good final review or camera comparison on it. Now you can only record up to 4K 30 fps on the main camera, and the stabilization OIS is good, as you can see in the video. Okay, the GLYPH interface. This entire LED setup behind the back is called a GLYPH interface, and it has 5 different LED strips. On the inside, it has almost 900 individual LEDs. Now, the basic use is call and notification. So suppose if I keep my phone here and I go far and I get a call, it's easy to spot. And you can go in settings and have these ringtone patterns, like see? There's like 10 of them, and you can have different ringtones for different people. And the best thing is flip to GLYPH. So if you flip your phone, it goes to silent mode. Now, hold on, let me show you. See now, Manu, can you call me? Sure. Ah, that was fast. See, you can hear the ringtone and this entire light. Now, if I keep it flat on the back, see here, light glows. Meaning, now when I get a call, only the light glows, there's no sound. Rest, you can use GLYPH for macro photo or as a flash during video or photo. You get almost clean stock Android 12 right out of the box. Zero pre-installed apps like Moj, Baiju, ShareChat, you know the names. And zero ads. Now we asked you guys on Twitter, Instagram and YouTube, and you guys had lots and interesting questions. First of all, there is confusion on the fingerprint sensor. It's a normal fingerprint sensor, normal optical. It's fast but not ultrasonic. Next, you do have always on display and it looks like this. There's no customization to it. Now about the ringtone and GLYPH interface, it's funny. Custom ringtones do work. We downloaded Chaya Chaya and you can see it's muted, but it works because copyright. And by the way, everyone will be able to buy the Nothing Phone 1 starting July 21st. No pre-order, no invite pass, nothing. I mean, nothing. And you get 4500 mAh battery. It will easily last a day in my opinion, but again, wait for the full review. You get 45 watt fast charging, but the phone supports only 33 watt charging. You have to buy the charger separately as well. Rest, you get all the important sensor. There's NFC, so you can use your Google Pay card. Plus, there's 15 watt wireless charging, which is very rare in this price range. And you also get reverse wireless charging. So you can charge other earbuds phones at 5 watt, which is again a flagship feature. Also, you get 12 5G bands and you get 4G plus carrier aggregation. I checked it with my Jio SIM. Now, Nothing Phone 1, see, we will all agree that it was overhyped, or as Carl P, the founder of Nothing himself said, it's just a phone. Now, see, Indian smartphone launches are all about specs and features. You agree or deny, we Indians love features and specs. So, some phones are first 8 Gen 1 phones, some phones are 150 watt fast charging phones, some are first 10-bit display phone. Now, Nothing took like the opposite approach. All things are 7 out of 10. Like processor is Snapdragon 778G+, which is good, not the best. Camera is good, not the best. Display is also good again, but not the best. Overall, it's a balanced phone, but the looks, everything is different. 10 on 10 in my opinion, but again, looks are subjective. So a different approach to making smartphones, but of course, wait for the full review. Let us know which phone you want us to compare with. And about the Nothing Phone 1 controversy. See, the whole point is nothing didn't send the review units to regional language creators like Tamil, Telugu, Bengali, etc. Now, of course, the whole boycott went a little bit out of control, but nothing shouldn't ignore regional creators. Of course, the phone is made in India. It should go to most popular Indian creators. But at the end, review unit is the brand choice, and we do understand brand sends unit to people where they get maximum benefit. And hopefully, the Nothing brand learns from this incident, and with upcoming phone launches, this issue is resolved. And this is Prateek signing off. Pew, pew.